Hey guys, it's Blue Jay Artist here, and now I am actually sick. My last rant, I was like, I think I have a cold. Well, now I do, and it stinks. So if my voice sounds kind of odd to you or different or whatever, it's because of this crappy cold. So today, as casually late as usual, I was meaning to talk about Five Nights at Freddy's a while ago, but I guess I just haven't done it. I don't know. But I guess I've been kind of avoiding it in the earlier times when it was getting, like, super popular because, I mean, it's still really popular now, but the hype at the beginning was so, like, oh my god, this is the best game ever. I was like, I'm not going to share my opinion about it now. I'm going to wait a little while. And I did. And then I forgot. And then I remembered today. So I thought that I would share my thoughts about the game in general and the fandom and all of that nice stuff about this game. So, if you don't know what Five Nights at Freddy is, you must be living under a rock because it's probably the most popular, horror game, or really one of the most popular subjects on the internet right now. That's probably an exaggeration, but whatever. And it's basically about how you are working at a kind of pizzeria, like Chuck E. Cheese's, and these animatronics are possessed, and they're basically trying to kill you, and you have to make it through 5 nights working at the place and not getting killed. And many other gamers have played this game, like Markiplier and PewDiePie and those people. Who didn't. Markiplier is kind of seen as not the face of the Five Nights at Freddy's fandom, but definitely the expert on the game in general. And I really like his videos, by the way. He's really cool. And yeah, he has played both of the games, and he is really, really good at them. And he hopefully is going to play the new one, which is a great transition into what I was about to say next. So there's been 2 games so far. I liked both of them. I've not played them because I am literally the most scaredy cat person ever. I could never even get through the first one, let alone the second one. The second one is horrifying. And there's a third one coming out, and it's supposed to come out sometime in the near distant future. I don't remember. Maybe I don't remember. But it's supposed to come out not very far away. Not very, not really soon, but it's gonna come out, I don't think we have to wait a year, but it's coming out in some time, okay? That's all that matters. Sorry, I kind of rambled on for a bit there. I didn't really know what to say. So I saw the trailer for the third game, and at the end, it scared the crap out of me. You know what I'm talking about? If you've seen the trailer, like I said, jump scares are the worst thing for me. I'm such a jumpy person. I cannot handle that stuff. That's why I don't play horror games or watch horror movies. I just don't like that genre of games and movies. But if you do, that's completely fine. I just don't like them. So, like I said, I truly do like these games. I think they're very, very creative. I think the animation on the animatronics and how the animatronics are designed is very, what's the word? It's very, I guess, realistic, and it's really nice looking too. They look like they could. It's just really good. I really like the design of the characters, and I like how they move. I like how they have different ways that they move and different ways that they kill you and stuff in the game. I don't know, they just feel really well designed. And the game is really well designed. I think it's very unique. I mean, I've never seen a horror game where you just sit there and wait for your killers to come after you. It's usually where you're walking around an insane asylum, or you're walking around a creepy old cottage in the woods. I mean, I think it's really unique that you have to protect yourself in this tiny room, and you only have a few resources, and you need to figure out a strategy to balance out those resources. I think that's a really cool concept. Maybe there was some other game that's like that, but Five Nights at Freddy's is the only one I've seen that's actually done that. I like I like both of them. I like both the games that came out. But I have to say, I really like Five Nights at Freddy's 2 a little bit more, because I think it gave us more. It gave us, but I like how with the sequel, it's really a prequel if you've seen Night 6, where the night guard is, or where the telephone guy talks about how, like, oh, the animatronics have gone haywire, and the place is shutting down, someone stole a suit. It's basically, it's a sequel. I mean, it's a prequel, but I like the second one more, because I like how usually prequels or sequels more often, they will just take the same characters and just, like, repeat the whole formula over again. But the second one introduced us to new characters and still kept the old characters in and still balanced that out pretty well. And it also gave us new concepts, which I thought was really cool. Like, in the first one, you could close doors and your camera battery could run out. But in the new one, you needed to wound up a music box because there were no doors, and your battery and your, like, flashlight is what took up all the battery. You could use the cameras as much as you wanted. So I thought that was cool how the creator switched up the formula. I like how he didn't just repeat the same thing as some people do with making sequels or prequels or whatever. And I thought that was really important that he didn't do that. Besides that, though, that's basically all there is to the game. This game, I said, it's gotten very, very popular, and I think that it does deserve popularity. It's a really cool game, but I think the way it's getting popularity, it's kind of weird. I don't know, not weird, but it's just interesting what people do with it in the fandom. Like, if you asked me if I was part of the Five Nights at Freddy's fandom, I would say kinda. I mean, I'm not really active in there. I drew fan art, like, once a while ago. I mean, I watch other people play it, but there's no way I would play it. I guess I'm kinda in there. I just don't do much. Like, not as much as I do in the Warrior Cats community or the Percy Jackson community. But I do enjoy the games, and I think the concept is very unique and nice, but I don't think I would ever, like, write a fan fiction about it, or I wouldn't, like, draw art of it all the time. I just kind of like to watch from afar. I'm kind of that person in the fandom. But the fandom is a little bit, not nuts per se, but they're kind of interesting. I don't know, like, it seems like everybody at some point in their life has done a video about Five Nights at Freddy's or art, myself included. I'm guilty of that, but it seems like everybody does something with it. It doesn't really seem unique to, like, do anything with it. The fandom's not, like, overly crazy, but sometimes they're like, I don't know really how to think of a circumstance. It's not like that the Warriors community where there's a certain thing that they're complaining about. It's kind of like they make really weird theories that don't really make any sense, or they make their own OCs and they're like, oh, this was the original one that killed all the kids. Like, no, that's not really how that works. Or I think shipping the animatronics is a bit odd. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know. I mean, it's not completely odd. I mean, I've seen odder things being shipped, but I just think it's a little weird to ship animatronics, that's all. But, so the fandom isn't that bad. They're just kind of, I don't know how to describe it. They're just interesting. I guess that's the nice way I'll put it. I mean, they take this fandom, or they take this concept, and they kind of take it in a weird way and make all these really kind of weird theories. And some of the artworks are really cool. Like, I read this one comic about, like, what happened between Five Nights at Freddy's 2 or what happened between the old and the new animatronics, and it's a really good comic. I do like it, but some of the other theories in comics are kind of like, okay, I guess you can do that. I mean, I guess maybe the thing I'd say, what I'd conclude about the fandom is that they're kind of giving it, like, an over hype, I guess. Like, it's a good game, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's that good as they're saying it. I mean, like I said, I do like it, but I don't think it's that fantastic. So to conclude, I like the game. Fandom kind of thinks the game, I don't know, just the way that they think of the game, I think is kind of overrated. But they do draw nice things. They do make nice fan fictions. I can't talk, I'm sorry. They do make nice fan theories and all that stuff. But they kind of think the game is some godly game that we've never seen before. And like I said, the concept is really nice, but I bet there's been some other concepts like that out there. Not specifically like that, but, you know. Make sure you suggest things in the comments. Maybe something that's not Warriors. I'm trying to branch out a little. I get you guys like Warrior rants, but I would like to do other things because I don't know. I like doing other things. I might make another Sherlock rant over the weekend, but I don't know. Hope you enjoyed this rant. Like I said, leave suggestions. Thanks. Bye.